don't even know how to set this one up either. I'm telling you, this was a weird week for the Rebel. It's titled Weird. Google Assistant sings bizarre vaccine and mask song. And so I guess that's all the setup we need. The reporter here, reporter in scare quotes, is Kelly Lamb. We have not watched any of her content. I think the most we've done on the stream was be like, who is this new person? And we found out that she was both a Dave Rubin and a Jordan Peterson supporter. So that should tell you kind of where she lands. Okay. But here it is. Weird. Google Assistant sings bizarre vaccine and mask song.
Last night, when it was very, very late or very, very early, depending on how you look at it, I was taking a quick perusal of Twitter because what can possibly go wrong perusing Twitter in the middle of the night, right? And I came across this little gem.
I can't read her
Somebody
shirt because
claiming
of
that-
your camera box.
So far, all we see is woman.
So it's going to be transphobic, right?
It possibly. Or anti-feminist. Could be anti-feminist. But it is a Jordan Peterson fan. So. You were going to say something?
No, I was going to say, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. But again, she was perusing the Twitters. The Twitters.
If you go to your phone, if you have an Android phone, and you select the home button and ask Google to sing you a song, something very curious happens. Let's try it out.
Google, sing me a song.
Let's celebrate that we have the vaccine to help us bring a change to this old routine. It can help us build our immunities while taking care of our communities. Vaccines are safe and an important step towards opening up and shaking hands again.
Well, isn't that precious?
Why, Google, why?
I'm actually curious here. I don't know if I've ever used Google Voice on my phone. But apparently, Google, play me a song.
Playing on YouTube Music. And if you want to use a particular app for music, just ask me to change your default music provider.
Nope, it's... Whoa! It just started playing a random song on my YouTube Music, so not... Not quite. I did not get the vaccine jingle. Has anyone else tried it? Does anyone else have an Android? I am curious. Mine it could be polluted with YouTube Music that I can't do the trick, but apparently you can get your phone to sing you this lovely song. Laugh my ass off. I do not like it already. This upset her very much. She'll explain a bit of it right now. I don't know if this is fabricated or not. I don't know. It could be true that this happens. It could possibly be true.
Clearly, the Rebel fact checkers confirmed it. So,
and I'm also just like, who cares if it is true? Who cares? Like, let's be real. Is it cheesy? Yes. Is it cringy? I've seen cringier, but like, sure, there's some cringe. But it is what it is. Like who cares that Google did this? That you need, this is, for your media organization, you need to do a piece on this. This is the important thing. Okay, 2 cars. Okay, Google Assistant will sing you a song about getting vaccinated. Okay, so it's covered in The Verge.
this is in May.
Apparently, you can ask it to sing the vaccine song, and it'll play it.
See if I can get it to do that. Google, play the vaccine song.
Alright, check out this YouTube music station based on the vaccine.
Is this a band called The Vaccines?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Can you send me this song?
It's The Fulls. This song is not about vaccines, so I don't know why it started playing it. That's weird. It's not happening for me. Even when I ask it to play the song about the vaccines, it does not work. Rebel free speech snowflakes absolutely living at a phone singing. So it worked for you. Okay. Maybe I think the issue on my end is that I have YouTube Music app on my phone. I'm thinking that's the conflict on my end. But let's see what she has to say. She just heard the song. What is her take?
Many say that this is the song that comes up every time. That is mostly the case for me. On occasion, there's a regular, boring, secular, not very creative song, in my humble musical opinion, that comes up, but that isn't very noteworthy. On occasion, though, if you're lucky, you get a mask song instead. But don't worry, if you don't get that upon first ask, you can specifically request it by asking for a mask song. Check it out.
Google, sing me a mask song.
Absolutely. This song reminds me to wear one when out and about. When in public, wear a mask. Just a teeny weeny task. It helps keep us safe and sound. Puff and care
Like, this is clearly
all
made for
around.
kids, right? 'Cause
On
this
your
is Twinkle,
mouth
Twinkle,
and
Little
on your
Star.
nose. Good to cover both of those.
This is yes, and I love that it like she has to note that these are secular songs, right? That Google will get you to play secular music. I don't know about everyone else here. Is it that like I've seen cringier. To me, this is just like whatever. It's a cute little jingle that they're put on their phone so that people would wear a mask. Helping parents brainwash kids with the idea that vaccines are good for you in the community. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's so cringy, deserving of the level of reaction we're getting here. Does that make sense? Such that we're not getting whatever, posting Android looking distressed or whatever this is. How dare they? How dare they?
You know, until last night, I thought Stephen Colbert's vaccine parody song to the tune of Tequila was the most cringy, creepy a vaccine song could possibly get. Remember that one?
The vaccine.
Can someone explain this to me? Because a lot of people on the interwebs were really cringed out by this. I'm not cringed out by this. I don't think it's funny. Vaccine. I don't think it's like
Yikes. Little-
like I would not when I'm done watching that. I don't go yikes. I do realize a lot of people did think it was lame. Yeah, it's normal tech dork lame. I just don't like Colbert at all. Like, I mean, but that's one thing. There's like, yeah, he's a neolib. Like, this is, this is the kind of shit like your moms might send to each other kind of thing. Like, there were people on the internet. I remember when this came out that were like, oh my God, Colbert is so cringe. And I'm just like, just people dancing as vaccines. I don't get it. I don't get the cringe reaction. I don't get why people enjoy it reaction. I am like completely neutral to all of this.
I fucking hate this shit. It kills me. Like, it makes me want to die.
What the whole Colbert thing?
Yeah,
Explain
just all of it.
Explain it. I want it explained to me because I don't understand why people are so offended by this.
It just
It's just
fucking
so normie.
sucks. Like, that's it. It just sucks. Like, there's nothing redeeming about it. It's not going to convince anybody to get vaccinated. It's just like a miserable time that they're forcing us through.
Yeah, but
I'm kind of with Fiona on it. I mean, it doesn't bother me as much, but I definitely understand what they're saying.
I guess like for me, they're not forcing you through this. I mean, I'm forcing you through it, if anything.
Yeah, no, and it's my feelings towards you are not the highest that they've ever been right now.
But like, I don't know. There's tons of content out there that it's not for me. But like, it's like, it would be one thing if the content that Colbert was exposing his audience to was content that like wasn't just cringe, but like cringe with like negative implications. But there's no negative implications to this. They're just being silly idiots. And like, if they want to be silly idiots, like, why do I care? Why do I like? It's not. Is it to convince people? I don't know if he's convincing people. He's just having fun. And do I think that his fun is my kind of fun? No, but I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. When he cried after Donald Trump wouldn't concede the election was so funny. I did not know that happened, but that is pretty funny.
We look up that clip. I want to see that way more.
Oh my god.
Also, to
somebody
be
find the
clear,
clip.
I was filling up my tea and getting some ice cream that I forgot that I had in the freezer. And then I came back and this was already paused when I came back and it still elicited that reaction. I just want to be clear about that. I did not hear any of it. I did not see him moving. I still hate it so much.
I think the weird part is that she had to call it creepy. It's just a silly song we would have forgotten like any other skits had not people spread it by having to broadcast how cringy it is. Yeah. I think I agree with that take, Nom. He was like, I don't know it would hurt this bad. Oh. Jesus Christ. If someone has the video, we can watch it. But I don't know. I see why everyone who hates it, I guess, from the people in our chat and on the voice here.
Mhm.
But I disagree with her reaction, I guess. Let's take this.
A little bit culty, if you ask me.
So I'm not sure who wins this competition in your books, but
Very strange. What do you think? Does it inspire you? Does it make you want to get the jab? Does it make you feel like humanity's coming together under the beautiful, beautiful unifying banner of science? I don't know. For me, I just roll my eyes and wonder if anything will ever feel normal again. For Rebel News, I'm Kelly Lamb.
But isn't this normal? When have the liberals not been cringy? That's the question. You know, if anything, that is pretty normal. That is standard lib. It's not like all of a sudden the pandemic made the libs more lib. Like, they were always libbing. They were doing their lib thing.
I do think that it's way more blatant though, because like they're realizing that they actually don't really have that much sway over people, which leads them to these like weird, desperate attempts at like trying to like do stuff like Colbert and like the weird Google thing and like they don't actually know how to be appealing and they've never actually had to like face that before.
I suppose.
And now like
although I guarantee, like, we talk about like they've never had to face like being appealing. How many views do you think they have even on their YouTube show?
who?
Like, per video, how many views do you think that Colbert gets?
Colbert?
Per video? Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, a lot of his views, like, we got some videos upwards of 1 million views. Most breach 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like in the actual scheme of, you know, North America's population, that's not that many, you know? Like they have their grip over that kind of like upper middle class, like Elizabeth Warren loving people type of thing, right? Like they have that really, really down. They don't have anything else. They don't know how to have anything else.
So this is this is Colbert after Trump refused to concede. I think this is what Eric just sent us. He's so disappointed.
Donald Trump tried really hard to kill something tonight. Around, was it 7 o'clock?
The music?
Around 7 o'clock.
The music here.
The president came out into the White House briefing room and lied for 15 minutes. Just nonsensical stuff about illegal vote dumps and corrupt election officials and secret Democratic counting cabals and I don't know, long-form birth certificates probably. It's all the same. And if you did not know that Joe Biden was getting close to 270, Donald Trump just provided all the proof you will ever need. The guy does not have another gear. Get a new act. I mean, he said this stuff back in 2016.
I will totally accept the results of this great an historic
Payoff is around 1.
presidential election if I win.
So we all knew he would do this.
He's shedding a tear for democracy.
What I didn't know is that it would hurt so much. I didn't expect this to break my heart. For him to cast a dark shadow.
Fuck off.
I mean, like I didn't like when Trump came out and said that shit that he's responding to. And we all we all know that I'm not a Trump supporter. You know, but there's like an element of like, I don't know. I think it broke my heart the first time he was elected. It was like broken the entire time. You know. But then again, I don't know, the electing of Barack Obama didn't like grow my heart either, so.
See, it did because I think I was 10 years old when that happened, but quickly learned otherwise, type of thing. And also, like, oh damn, bud, it sure sucks when it comes home, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sure sucks when all of those chickens that you just like let out into the yard.
Yeah,
It sure sucks when they come home.
do more fun bits with Kissinger, Colbert. Yeah. He used
Shadow
to do
on our
for that reference. He used to do bits on the Colbert like his like original show where he was pretending to be a conservative, which I enjoyed that show. But it was like he normalized people like Henry Kissinger on it. Why would you
Gross.
want to do that? Colbert lives in no, he definitely has West Wing brain. He 100% has West Wing brain. Same with those, what are they, like the Pod Save America people? The Pod Save people have severe West Wing brain. Severe. Oh my god. Stephen Colbert. So I mean, like, yes, the cringe is off of the charts for some of this stuff, 100%. But like even this, I don't know. I've seen cringier. Like I don't know, and like Kelly Lamb could have like this person has no charisma whatsoever, and put together this like it felt like this was like a throwaway. Like oh Ezra's breathing down my neck. I gotta get a 3-minute video out there for the boss. You know.
Yeah, that one does feel right.
Gotta wear my woman shirt and do this for the boss. Aaron Sorkin disorder is a real thing. Don't get me started on the fucking Chicago 8 disaster or Chicago 7, even though it should have been the Chicago 8. What a disaster of a movie. In fact, I'll pause right now since you've reminded me of Aaron Sorkin. Worst part of that movie. So like, it was nominated for a bunch of awards. Everyone praised it. It was like the greatest film of all time, and it like, you know, was really capturing the moment when like people were standing up for Black Lives Matter, and we're gonna this huge like legal drama movie bullshit, right? One of the characters in it, through this court trial, which was like a sham trial, well documented case. One of them, Dillinger, I think his name was, is a pacifist. Okay, and in the movie, there's a moment where like he breaks and he punches this police officer in the face. And then he has a moment like, what have I done? Okay? In real life, that never happened. He stuck to his pacifism till the day he died. The guy was a pacifist through and through. Which makes you wonder, like, why did Aaron Sorkin, who wrote this fucking thing, feel the need to try to add depth to this character by having him, like, punch a police officer in the face and not be a pacifist? And then realize, oh no, there's tension in my character. What have I done?
Oh, we're losing you.
Sounds like you're roboting out.
Yeah.
In Discord.
Mute is dying.
No, Muta,
Two.
it's you. It's you this time.
Your stream's crashing.
It's you, Muta.
I just spilled tea all over myself. The stream is crashing just because of other people this
Oh, no.
time. I'll be back.
Muta, I'm pretty sure it's you. I don't know if you can hear us, but I'm pretty sure it's you.
Muta, can you hear Jody? He's like totally roboting right now.
Elron, I swear to God. Oh my God. We should all get to punch one copy illegally. Well, yes, but like you know why I feel Aaron Sorkin did it? He did it because he wanted to go like even pacifists cannot be consistent morally. They're going to break at some point and like do something violent. Even though like he lived his whole life as a pacifist and never broke. He never broke. So it's like, why would you add that to this character other than to like piss on pacifists? You know? That somehow you'll get them in a like a compromised position and they're going to break. Like it's such a fucking cop-out move. And ahistorical. Like that's the other part. Like you did the guy a dirty for making it seem like he was the kind of person who would snap and punch the cop in the face when that goes against his entire like ethical principles. I mean, and that's not the only thing that's wrong with the entire film. I just feel like that microcosm of such a small, tiny scene is indicative of why Aaron Sorkin is a fucking prick and should not get to write stories about like left-wing people and their causes. It just annoys me so much. But also Sorkin is a joke. The newsroom episode when they kill Bin Laden was my Joker moment. Yeah. Is that the one where they're on the airplane and they find out and like they clap on the airplane or something? Is that the real hero is America? Yeah, God, Jesus. What sad people.
Hello, my rebels. Hello, my rebels. I'm a good boy. I'm a weirdo.